Hello everyone and welcome to my kitchen. Easter is approaching and one of the things that I always make around Easter time is deviled eggs. So I thought I would show you my recipe and technique for that. Now deviled eggs are really simple, really easy. There's not a whole lot of skill level that you have to make deviled eggs, and they're very customizable. So even though I'm going to be giving you what I put into this recipe for my deviled eggs, to be honest with you, I don't necessarily always follow that myself. There is a few base components that I'm always going to use when I make a deviled egg, but you can change up the spices, you can change up what's in it. So if there's anything I'm using that you don't like, or something that I didn't use that you think would be really good in there, use it. It's really hard to mess up a deviled egg. So let's get started.
So not to blow anyone away or anything, but we're going to start with some hard-boiled eggs. I've got 6 here that I'm using this day. And surely by now you know how to boil eggs. I like to use my Instant Pot. It makes them super easy to peel, but do your boiling however you want. And then once we have all of our eggs cut open, we're just gonna put the yolks from those into a bowl, and you can go ahead and put the solid whites off into a separate tray or plate. Now we're going to take our egg yolks and we're just going to take a fork and kind of mash those up, crumble those up really nicely. And you will see that they kind of are not cohesive totally together themselves, and so that's why we're going to add some mayonnaise to them. We're going to use about 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, and that is going to give us a nice creaminess for our filling, as well as binding those egg yolks together. And then I'm going to add in about a teaspoon of some Dijon Mustard in there. That just gives you a nice flavor to your eggs. I really feel like it needs that in there. And then I do like to add some relish, about 2 tablespoons. I use dill relish for mine. I like my deviled eggs completely savory, but you can use sweet relish as well. And then we're going to add about half a teaspoon of smoked paprika, and then about 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And of course, just kind of do this to taste as well, and just make sure that it's tasting good if you need more or less of anything. And then I do really love to add some fresh chives to my pickled eggs. So I have just a little handful here, which probably equates to about 2 teaspoons once it's all said and done and cut up there, of fresh chives. Now I did go ahead and mix this together. I gave it a quick taste and it still tasted like it needed a little something. So to give a little bit of a briny taste in there, I am adding about, I would say, 1.5 tablespoons of some chopped capers in there. I know this is one of those ingredients that not everybody is gonna go crazy for, but if you like capers, it is really good in a deviled egg application. And that's it. That's everything that I used in my deviled egg filling here. And just to make it nice and easy, I'm just gonna go ahead and scoop all of this into a piping bag, and I'm just gonna pipe it into my eggs. Now, yes, that is a little bit fussy. You don't have to do that step. You can just take a spoon or even a knife and just kind of fill your eggs. But sometimes I like to be a little bit fussy, so I did go ahead and put it in the bag and just piped it into my eggs, and I think it made them look really nice and a really nice and easy cleanup too, since the bag is disposable and I could get rid of it. So here are our deviled eggs, and I hope that you guys like this recipe. It was really short and easy, but I hope you guys like this recipe. If you did, please leave me a like. I do appreciate it. It helps out the channel. And have a fantastic day and a happy Easter.